Welcome back, everyone, for another fresh deep dive from NEXGROW. Today, we're going to explore AI use cases in the real world. We've got a really incredible resource from Google Cloud. It's a blog post that highlights like 321 examples.
Wow.
Yeah, 321.
321, that's a lot.
Of how organizations are actually using AI to solve problems and create opportunities.
I mean, that number alone kind of says it all, right? It really shows how AI is no longer just this like futuristic concept, you know? It's actually like a real force that's shaping industries everywhere.
Exactly. And what really struck me was just the sheer diversity of these examples.
Yeah.
Like we're talking about everything from, revolutionizing the drive-thru experience at Wendy's to like helping people choose the perfect bottle of wine with an AI sommelier
Oh, wow.
in Taiwan.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that Wendy's example a little bit more, because it's not just about like adding some cool tech element, They're actually using a blend of conversational AI audio and even visual cues to really try to create this personalized experience. Like imagine pulling up to the speaker and the AI not only like recognizes you, but even suggests your usual order, maybe even factoring in the time of day or the weather.
That's a far cry from the
Yeah.
static, impersonal drive-thrus we're used to.
Right.
I'm curious though, what is the conversational part of this AI? Is it different from a simple chatbot?
That's a great question. So conversational AI goes beyond like basic chatbots. It's designed to actually understand the nuances of human language, context, and even emotion.
Oh, wow.
So it allows for a much more natural and engaging interaction. So in this case, it means that the AI can actually understand your order,
Okay.
clarify any questions, and even make personalized recommendations, just like a human employee might.
So it's not just about like taking orders faster. It's about creating that like the human-like connection, even through a speaker box.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty impressive. And what about this AI sommelier? It sounds like something straight out of like a sci-fi movie.
It might sound futuristic, but it's a reality for Care for Taiwan customers. They've integrated an AI-powered sommelier right into their app. You can tell the AI your preferences, like the type of food you're pairing it with, your budget, even your mood, and it'll suggest the perfect bottle of wine.
Wow. So it's like having a personal wine expert like right in your pocket.
Exactly.
But wouldn't that kind of take the fun out of exploring and discovering new wines on your own?
That's an interesting point, and some people might see it that way, but for others, it can be a really helpful tool to navigate what can be like a really overwhelming selection. It's all about like providing options and empowering the consumer with more information.
Yeah.
So think of it as like a starting point for exploration,
Yeah.
not a replacement for personal taste and discovery.
Okay, that makes sense. It's about enhancing the experience, not dictating it. And it kind of highlights how AI can cater to very specific, even niche interests. Speaking of specific applications, I was really intrigued by how Genial Care is using AI to analyze therapy sessions for children with autism spectrum disorder.
Yeah, that's a really powerful example of how AI can be applied in healthcare to provide better care and support. By analyzing these sessions, the AI can identify like these subtle patterns and insights that might be missed by human observation alone, and that can lead to more personalized treatment plans.
That's incredible. It makes you realize the potential impact AI can have in healthcare,
Right.
particularly for conditions that require like nuanced understanding and tailored approaches.
Absolutely. And it's not just complex medical fields, even something as seemingly simple as recycling is being revolutionized by AI.
You're talking about Bauer, right? That Swedish
Yes.
startup that's gamifying recycling.
Yeah, exactly.
I was really fascinated by that example.
What's particularly innovative about Bauer is how they use AI to power their app. It goes beyond simply identifying like recyclable materials. It actually uses image recognition to analyze the items you scan and determine their recyclability.
So you're not just relying on like vague symbols or confusing sorting guidelines. The AI actually sees the item and tells you what to do with it.
Exactly.
That's amazing. And what about the gamification aspect? How does that work?
That's where things get really interesting. The app not only educates you about recycling, but it actually rewards you for doing it. You earn points for each item you recycle correctly. And these points can be redeemed for discounts at local businesses or even donated to environmental causes.
That's a brilliant way to incentivize positive behavior. It makes recycling not just a chore, but an engaging activity with tangible rewards.
Right.
It makes you wonder what other everyday activities could be like gamified with AI to promote positive change.
It's a fascinating thought, isn't it?
Yeah. And it highlights how AI isn't just about big corporations. or complex scientific breakthroughs. It's a tool that can be used to address everyday challenges and empower individuals to make a difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's perfectly illustrated by the Dutch Bamboo Foundation example.
Mm.
Despite being like a small nonprofit, they're using AI to handle tasks across multiple departments,
Wow.
from managing communications and fundraising
Yeah.
to analyzing data and optimizing their operations.
It's a powerful reminder that AI isn't just for organizations with like deep pockets. It can be a game changer for smaller organizations and startups,
Yeah.
enabling them to operate more efficiently and achieve their goals more effectively.
It really democratizes access to advanced technology,
Mhm.
leveling the playing field and allowing even small teams to punch above their weight.
It's a testament to how far AI has come and its potential to empower a wide range of organizations and individuals.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. We've got so many more fascinating examples to delve into. But before we move on, what are some of the other AI applications in this Google Cloud blog post that really caught your eye?
Well, beyond the ones we've already discussed, I was particularly intrigued by how AI is being used in financial services, healthcare, and even in optimizing Formula E racing.
Oh, wow.
But we'll save those for part 2 of our deep dive. Welcome back to our deep dive into the real-world applications of AI.
Absolutely. We've already uncovered some truly fascinating examples, haven't we? From personalized drive-thrus to AI sommeliers and gamified recycling. It's clear that AI is transforming experiences in ways we couldn't have imagined just a few years ago. But I'm curious to explore some of the less consumer-facing applications. You mentioned financial services, healthcare, and even Formula E racing.
Right.
What caught your attention in those areas?
Let's start with financial services. AI is making waves in everything from fraud detection to personalized financial advice. One example that stands out is BBVA, a global financial group. They're using AI in their security operations to detect, investigate, and respond to security threats.
It sounds like they've got a digital detective on the case. But how exactly does AI improve their security?
It's all about speed and accuracy. The AI can analyze massive data sets of transactions and user activity, identifying patterns that might signal fraudulent behavior. Think of it as like a superpowered security camera that can see things human analysts might miss.
So it's not just about catching the bad guys after the fact. It's about preventing fraud from happening in the first place.
Exactly.
That's a huge win for both the bank and its customers.
And it's not just about security. AI is also being used to provide more personalized financial advice.
Okay.
AI-powered tools can analyze an individual's financial situation goals and risk tolerance to provide tailored recommendations.
So instead of relying on generic advice or spending hours with a financial advisor, you could have an AI-powered tool that crunches the numbers and gives you specific guidance.
Precisely. It's about empowering individuals to make smarter financial decisions.
Yeah.
It's like having a virtual financial advisor in your pocket, accessible 24/7.
That's incredible. It makes financial advice more accessible and less intimidating, especially for those who might not have the time or resources to consult with a traditional advisor. It seems like AI is really shaking things up in the financial world.
It certainly is. And the same can be said for healthcare.
Okay.
We already touched on how Genial Care is using AI to analyze therapy sessions for children with autism, but that's just one example. AI is being used in everything from diagnosing diseases to developing new treatments.
The Google Cloud blog post mentions HCA Healthcare, a leading healthcare provider in the U.S. What are they doing with AI?
They're using AI to improve the efficiency and accuracy of patient handoffs between medical staff shifts. It's a critical process, ensuring that all patient information is accurately communicated, reducing the risk of errors or delays in care.
It's a crucial area for improvement, especially considering the often chaotic and fast-paced environment of a hospital. How does AI help in this scenario?
The AI can analyze patient data, flag any potential issues or concerns, and create a concise and comprehensive summary for the incoming medical team. It's about ensuring continuity of care and minimizing the potential for miscommunication or oversight.
It sounds like a real lifesaver, literally. And it highlights how AI can be used to improve not just patient outcomes, but also the working lives of healthcare professionals.
It's about working smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
And that's a theme we see across many industries, even in something as seemingly unrelated as Formula E racing.
Now, that's a curveball.
Yeah.
How is AI being used in the world of fast cars and electric engines?
Formula E is using AI to create summaries of their races. Imagine condensing a 2-hour race with all its twists and turns into a concise 2-minute recap, available in any language.
That's amazing. But why is that so important? Isn't the thrill of a race in watching it unfold live?
You're right, but these AI-generated summaries serve a different purpose. They make the races more accessible to a wider audience, especially those who might not have the time to watch the entire event, or those who prefer consuming information in a shorter, more digestible format.
It is about opening up the world of Formula E to a new audience, breaking down language barriers. And keeping up with today's fast-paced media consumption habits, it's also a brilliant way to repurpose content and maximize its reach. It makes you wonder how this technology could be used in other sports or even live events, like concerts or conferences.
Absolutely. It's a powerful example of how AI can not only enhance existing experiences,
Yeah.
but also create entirely new ways to engage with content. And it's not just about entertainment or consumer-facing applications. AI is also being used to address some of the world's most pressing challenges, like sustainability.
That's right. We touched on Bauer and their gamified recycling app. But there's so much more happening in this space. The Google Cloud blog post mentions Elia Group, an energy transmission provider. What are they doing with AI?
The Elia Group is using AI to develop a system that measures and forecasts the carbon intensity of electricity generation. Think of it as an AI-powered tool that can predict the environmental impact of our energy consumption.
That's incredible. How does that work in practice?
The AI analyzes data from various sources, including weather patterns, energy demand, and the mix of energy sources being used at any given time. It then uses this data to predict the carbon emissions associated with electricity generation.
So it's not just about measuring our current impact, but also forecasting future trends, allowing us to make more informed decisions about our energy consumption.
Exactly. It's about empowering individuals, businesses, and governments with the data they need to make more sustainable choices. And it's just one example of how AI is being used to combat climate change and create a more sustainable future.
It's inspiring to see how AI is being used not just for commercial gain, but also for social good. It feels like we're at a tipping point where AI is transitioning from a futuristic concept to a tangible force, shaping our world for the better.
I couldn't agree more. And as we continue to explore the vast landscape of AI applications, it's important to remember that this is just the beginning. The next few years will undoubtedly bring even more groundbreaking advancements, further blurring the lines between the physical and digital world in ways we can't even imagine yet.
And that's where we'll leave off for part 2 of our deep dive. But stay tuned, because we've got even more exciting AI applications to explore in part 3. We'll be delving into how AI is not only enhancing efficiency, but also sparking creativity, pushing the boundaries of human expression in ways we never thought possible. Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of AI. It's been an incredible journey so far, exploring how AI is impacting everything from, finance and healthcare to sustainability and even Formula E racing.
We've seen how AI is solving real-world problems, streamlining processes, and creating opportunities we couldn't have imagined just a few years ago.
Exactly. But you mentioned something at the end of part 2 that really piqued my curiosity. The intersection of AI and human creativity. It's not something we typically associate with AI.
You're right.
But it sounds incredibly fascinating.
It is. We often think of AI as this force for automation and efficiency, which it is.
Right.
But it's also becoming a powerful tool for artists, designers, writers, and musicians.
So instead of replacing human creativity, AI is actually enhancing it.
Precisely. It's about collaboration and augmentation, not replacement. Think of AI as like a creative partner offering new tools, insights, and possibilities to really push the boundaries of artistic expression.
That's a powerful concept. Can you give us some concrete examples of how this is playing out?
Absolutely. In the world of marketing and advertising, for instance, companies are using AI to personalize content, create eye-catching visuals, and optimize ad campaigns for maximum impact.
It sounds as AI is taking over the role of a creative director, but how does that actually work?
Well, imagine an AI that can analyze thousands of images, identify the most engaging elements, and then use that knowledge to create unique and compelling visuals for an ad campaign. Or an AI that can analyze your browsing history and create a personalized ad that resonates with your specific interests.
That's pretty amazing. It takes personalization to a whole new level. But what about more traditional art forms? Is AI making its way into painting, music, or even literature?
It certainly is. There are AI tools that can help you compose music, generate story ideas, or even create stunning digital artwork.
Wow.
But what's really interesting is how artists are collaborating with AI algorithms to create entirely new forms of art.
So it's not just about AI creating art on its own. It's about humans and AI working together to explore new creative territories.
Exactly. It's a fascinating partnership that's blurring the lines between human and artificial creativity. And it's not just about pushing artistic boundaries. AI is also playing a transformative role in education.
You're talking about personalized learning experiences, right?
That's a big part of it. AI-powered tools can assess a student's strengths and weaknesses, personalize their learning journey, and provide real-time feedback to help them progress at their own pace.
It sounds like having a personal tutor for every student, tailoring the learning experience to their individual needs.
That's the idea. It's about making education more engaging, effective, and accessible to learners of all backgrounds and abilities. And speaking of accessibility, AI is also making incredible strides in assistive technologies.
This is an area where AI can truly make a difference in people's lives. What are some examples of how AI is being used to empower people with disabilities?
We're seeing AI-powered prosthetics that can respond to the user's intentions, allowing for more natural and intuitive movement. There are communication tools that enable people with speech impairments to express themselves more effectively. And we're even seeing AI being used to develop tools that can help people with visual impairments navigate the world around them.
It's truly remarkable how AI is being used to break down barriers and empower individuals to live more independent and fulfilling lives.
It's a testament to the positive impact AI can have when it's focused on solving real human problems and improving lives.
As we wrap up our deep dive into the real-world applications of AI, I'm struck by the sheer breadth and depth of its impact. We've covered everything from personalized drive-thrus to AI-powered prosthetics, from gamified recycling to the future of creative expression. It's clear that AI is no longer a futuristic concept.
Right.
It's a powerful force shaping our present and our future.
And the most exciting part is that we're only just scratching the surface of what's possible. As AI continues to evolve, we can expect even more groundbreaking advancements, blurring the lines between the physical and digital worlds in ways we can't even imagine yet.
It's an exciting time to be alive, witnessing this technological revolution unfold before our very eyes. But as we embrace the possibilities of AI, it's also crucial that we do so thoughtfully and responsibly, ensuring that AI is used ethically and for the betterment of humanity.
That's a crucial point. We need to have open and honest conversations about the potential impact of AI, both positive and negative. We need to consider the ethical implications, the potential biases, and the impact on the workforce.
It's a complex landscape, but one that we need to navigate with care and foresight. And deep dives like this, where we explore the real-world applications of AI, are essential for fostering those conversations and ensuring a future where AI is a force for good.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI. We hope you've gained a deeper understanding of how AI is shaping our world and the incredible potential it holds.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep imagining the possibilities.
Yeah.